a few people get on here so I can tell y'all what we have to deal with every day. What I've had to deal with today. Just let y'all know what kind of people live in our town. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I got some, I get screenshots a lot. I don't never tell my sources because to me, they don't have to screenshot, anything to tell me anything. But I got a couple screenshots today that was very disturbing to me. I'm not going to say any names because everybody knows who I'm talking about. These are the same people who left my son laying there. And now one of them wants to come at me and talk all this trash about me. Let me tell you something. I know she's got several Facebooks. She even put that on there so she sees everything I put. This is the same little girl that sees me and turns her head. Anyway, let me say this. Honey, you can say all you want about me because everybody in this town knows me. I do not care. But when you put my youngin's name in your mouth, we got a problem. It's been almost 2 years. January 1st will be 2 years since there was attempted murder on my son. And I've told every one of y'all think that y'all got away with it, but you ain't got away with it. Let me just tell y'all some things she said about me. One thing was that I'm a meth head. Now, anybody in this town that knows me, I have never in my life, I could take a lie detector test, I could put my hand on the Bible, I have never done meth. Have I ever tried drugs? Yes, back when I was 21, 22. And actually, I've tried them with some of them that live down there. So, I'm not going to try to hide that. A lot of us tried them back in the day. But I was just never one that could really do them because I'm a hypochondriac, so I couldn't never do them. But anyway, now, this is the same ones down there. She gets on there and she says, for me to be able to go to Disney World, why don't I get liposuction? Well, first of all, honey, anybody that's 85, 90 pounds and looks like you do, well, anybody over 100 pounds is going to be fat to them. Okay, you can call me Miss Piggy, you can call me all that. But I won a lot of beauty pageants back in my day. So if you call me Miss Piggy. And then she said, I beg people for money because I'm poor. And I just laughed. Because last time I checked, I don't know a thrift that is what you call poor. That I'm not saying we're rich, but the last time I checked, no, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get away with it. But anyway, last time I checked, we weren't poor. We work for what we got. And you saying I don't work, I own businesses, I do work. Okay? Second of all, do not worry about what I drive, what kind of pocketbook I tote. I've always toted the same things. I've always wore the same name brand clothes. So, and I'm not too good to walk into Salvation Army and buy a $5 shirt. But when you get on Facebook, you can use Rachel and whoever you want to on your Facebook. But when you get on your Facebook, little girl, and you start running your mouth and you put my son's name in your mouth, I'm going to tell you something. I am that one that you need to be worried about. I've kept my mouth shut now. I've just now started talking, and they don't even heard me talk in weeks. Every time I turn around, I'm getting screenshots talking about, oh, you got to beg people for money, all this. You living off your son. I want to know how am I living off my son when he don't have no money? He does not have no money. We've even applied for it. We still ain't got it yet because my husband makes too much money. Don't worry about what we do because guess what? We take care of him. All y'all the meth heads, y'all the skanks, and you are poor white trash. And all y'all sitting down there running your mouth and going on Facebook talking about me and my son. I want all the way across to know what is being said. We all know what happened down there. And you talking about I changed my story 375 times. I've never once changed my story. Because number one, I said he never, ever Fell off the barn.
Live on Facebook.
Let's see. The mama, Jama, they blew the watch out our family thicker than swamp, baby. You darn right we are. But anyway, I've never once changed my story. I've never ever said that he fell off of a barn. He never fell off a barn. But what I'm sick of, y'all, is y'all just don't understand what my family has been through. Not with just Joseph. It's the writing, it's the talking, it's them, coming to the store, seeing me in there. But you know what? I ain't worried about it no more, because ain't all y'all 18 now? I think so. And you talking about I'm an 80s baby? You darn right I'm an 80s baby. But let me tell you something about old school. Old school get on you. Old school ain't get off. That's what I'm going to tell you. And don't be calling me names and all that. I know, honey, when God was passing out looks, he skipped you. Let me tell you something about somebody that's got a little bit of weight on them, okay? Last time I checked, I didn't think I was fat, though, because, I could even wear Junior's clothes, so, and you say I'm built like a man, yeah, because I've danced and twirled my whole darn life. That's called built. So, you can say I'm ugly, but I guess when I won all them beauty pageants and all them trophies and, all the pictures and stuff I made, last time I checked. But I'm not worried if you think I'm ugly, honey, because I'm beautiful inside and out. You ugly outside and inside. Like I said, honey, when God was passing out looks, you was not in line that day. And you want to talk about something, won't you get your mama and them, all them that's Samantha's, won't y'all get y'all's grill fixed? I got perfect teeth. See that? Perfect teeth. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sick and tired of this mess, y'all. Y'all know I ain't wanting to come on live. I just started doing that too long ago. But I want Waycross. I want everybody in that town to know that these people right here, do not let your kids hang around with them. No, that's right, girl. We don't. Them 80s babies don't play. But she talking about my age and all, and they laughing, and they talk about what I drive. Well, I showed my husband what you said a while ago, and all you little guy friends and all that like to say something. I'm going to tell y'all something. My husband don't play about his family. And y'all want to laugh and all this. My husband buys my cars, yes. My husband buys my pocketbooks. It does not matter. Before that, my mama and daddy did. You know why? Because I'm an only child. They was married 11 years before I come along. My mom and daddy didn't have several kids and didn't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Okay? And my parents don't do drugs, and they don't do this and that. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, you can talk about me, but come for my son. I'm telling you right now, I've had me enough of you. I am sick of you. I'm sick of all of y'all. You left my son to die. His football career, gone. His dirt bike career, gone. Everything's gone, but guess what? He's still kicking. He's still kicking, and he's gonna still kick. And you are still poor white trash. You always gonna be poor white trash. And you can say, oh, she eats a hamburger. You darn right I ate a hamburger. At least I can afford a steak. Can you afford one? I don't even know if y'all go out to eat. How y'all get y'all's groceries? Worried about me, I'm telling you. But when you talk about my daggum son, honey, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's right, little Sarah Thrift. When you talk about my darn young and you talk about I'm a capitalism, first of all, I'm a Republican, a conservative Republican. I'm not a daggum capitalism. What I got is what I got. You worry about you. Last time I checked, you quit school. You don't go to school. What do? And you say I suck. Excuse my language, this is what she said. She told me to go suck a dick for $50. Let me explain something to you, honey. It's one thing I won't never be called a whore. I guarantee you, if you was to pull my britches down, mine's more intact than yours is, and I hold it in. I promise you that. I ain't no daggum whore. You the one that be sucking for free. And you got mad because my son didn't want to go out with you. Because you know why? Because if mama found out about it, she'd have put a stop to it. I don't think that I'm better than nobody, but I'm better than you, and I'm better than your whole family. You know why? Because you choose to be like you are. Anybody that can let a young'un lay there like and get on Facebook, and not once, let me tell you why I come after y'all, not once have y'all said, I'll let you know in just a minute, sissy. I was fitting to call you. I just found out all of this. I'll send you the Snapchat or the screenshots. Cindy talking about what's going on. But anyway, here's the thing. Y'all have not once got on here. Y'all have not once said you're sorry. That you let my son lay there for 12 to 14 hours. Not once have y'all said y'all sorry. And I don't know who on my Facebook is running back and telling them all this stuff. But I'm going to find out who it is. You better bet that Tatum Thrift Walker is going to find out. And you know what? I've grown up a lot over the years. I've never started nothing. I've always finished it. Because I don't like to fight. I try to love people. I help people. I get a shirt off my back to somebody. But when you come after me and my family, it's like this. You don't want the old Tatum to come out. Because I'm guaranteed to you, I promise you, they ain't one of y'all one-on-one can whip me. They ain't a damn one of y'all down there can whip me. I will promise every single one of y'all that. They ain't one of y'all that wants none of this girl right here. You want to talk about built like a man? You damn right I'm built like a man. I can fight like one too. Because let me tell you how I learned how to fight. Let me tell y'all all how I learned how to fight. From little bitches like you back in school that would terrorize me and my popular friends because you thought just because we was popular and we had something that we'd take mess. But you know what? We didn't. And one girl, she found out the hard way. So you could say I got a double chin. Yeah, I got a double chin. I'm a thrift. That's our signature mark. So I don't really care what you think. But let me tell you something, honey. A plastic surgeon, you talking about lipo and all this, honey, you need to go and have your whole grill fixed. And last time I checked, y'all ain't none of y'all got no money. Do any of y'all even own a car? I think one of y'all does, but I think your grandpa that's a good man, your step-grandpa, that I feel sorry for, I think that he bought that for you. But last time I checked, y'all one that has to do tricks for something. But that's okay. Because everybody, I want y'all to continue to send me the stuff that y'all see on there. Because tomorrow I am going up to talk to one of the judges. And I'm going to talk to my lawyer, one of my lawyers. And I'm going to let them see all this. And I'm going to let them know what's going on. So when I run into you, all this talking about on Facebook, I done confronted one of you. You wouldn't get out the car. So the next time you see me, you 18 now. You talk about 80s baby. You talking about you gonna go off on this bitch. Get on out that car. I want you to go off on this bitch. I want you to go off. And you can bring your mommy. You can bring your little auntie. You can bring the whole 9-10 yards of them. Because one thing you forgetting, honey, is my family. We kin to everybody. But it ain't just about being kin to everybody. This town is pissed off about what happened to my son. My son did not deserve that. A daggum dog, somebody that I would hate, would not deserve to lay there 12 to 14 hours. There is no excuse for him laying there that daggum long. And I'm sorry for getting on here, y'all, and being drama and being pissed off, but I am sick and tired of this. Y'all do not understand what my family has went through every single day. And y'all know the only time I cry is when I get pissed off. But I'm sick and tired of this shit. It's every time I turn around. They at the daggum store. They mocking me in the driveway. They've egged my daggum house. They left my young'un for dead. One of them still out. He ain't been a daggum locked up. I'm tired of it. I am sick and tired. Detroit, Christy, I need you to come on down to Georgia, honey. They don't want you down here, I can tell you that. But y'all, I'm serious. I'm mad right now. I have had enough of this. Enough of anything is enough. How many poor people has got to get hurt? Austin Wise was murdered. And he had the same people that done it to him. And if my son, if it wasn't attempted murder, tell me what the hell it was. She want to lie and say that my son was telling her not to call his mama. When my son got hit in the back of the head, he never woke up again. He never woke up again. When I found him, he was almost dead. And I watch this young'un every day take his life back every single day. And he fights. Does anybody know what it's like to go to a football game and see these kids playing that he played with and know he can't get back on the field with them? Y'all don't lose nothing because you're sorry white trash. Every single one of you are trash. You are not even worth a shot to take your ass out. Every single one of you. Y'all have shot at people. All y'all's friends, I know about it. Y'all shot at people, pulled guns on people. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm telling every single one of y'all, I'm the wrong bitch. Y'all come to my house again. You egged my daggum house with my youngin' in it. And I'm telling you, I am the one. Yeah, he does, Monica. And your son don't deserve to be in jail. Her son is in jail because they stole his car and he's in jail. That shit ain't right. It ain't right. And I'm not one to sit on my hands and not do nothing. I love y'all too. I'm sorry y'all to cry. I get mad because I don't understand. They just ride around and they still partying. They still doing what they want to do. And nothing has been done. But they want to come after me and they want to talk. I'm just tired of it. And everybody knows me on this daggone Facebook. Y'all all know me. Most of y'all have grew up with me. I am the nicest person in the world. I will give my shirt off my back to people. And you know what's so bad? Some of these people that was involved in this stuff, I have took them food to their daggum house because they didn't have nothing to eat. Literally. I have took food to their house because they didn't have nothing to eat. I have seen their kids. I mean, all growing up, they would see me. And, you know, if they didn't have nothing, I'd give my shirt off my back to them. Y'all know that. But what gets me, y'all, is I'm supposed to sit down and be quiet. I was quiet long enough. And the only reason I was quiet because I was trying to be there for Joseph. I mean, y'all just don't, nobody understands. They don't know. You never know who it's going to happen to. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But why I'm so mad right now, y'all, is, and Brandy will tell you she's riding with me headed back to the house, and I'm on the interstate. When I read this shit a while ago, and I looked at it, and I said, not once have they ever said that I'm sorry. Not one time. Ever said that they were sorry for what they did. And if it weren't for two girls, my son would not be here. And they were calling him, telling him to lie. I mean, what did he ever do to deserve that? I don't understand. But I give it all to God because God brought him back. He did. He brought him back and he's getting stronger and he's going to walk and he's going to be good. But I'm just so sick of these little poor white trash pieces of shit. And I've said I'm coming for you. And I am coming for you. Every one of y'all need to be scared, I'm telling you. But y'all, you can do a lot. I love y'all too. You can do a lot behind a computer. Y'all know them people who just types and just talks and talks and talks. Even if I'm doing it on Facebook, I'm going to show you my face. I'm going to come out and I'm going to show you my face. I know I'm going to be all right, Monica. I'm just so tired. I don't understand why they still walking around, why they're still doing what they're doing, and they talk. I mean, this is kids, one of them, and she's trying to say now, she didn't say it, y'all. One of my lawyers has everything. She even put on there that Joseph deserved what happened to him. Every one of y'all was. I love y'all too. Love you. Every one of them was jealous of my son. Y'all, my son will give his shirt off his back to somebody. He never, ever, ever thought he was better than somebody. Because I taught him to be like that. But when people like this right here, I'm telling y'all, and then they live down the road from you. But what gets me, our house was egged with my son in it. Because you know why? They know he can't defend himself. But you know what? He don't have to defend himself. Because Mama, Dad, Michael, and my mama and daddy, and everybody, that's right, Joseph Strong, everybody in this community will rally behind Joseph. And I've always told him that. If they want to play, they want to be all this, they don't think this community won't rally behind Joseph. You know what? I would even say, if they, they've said a lot now, so I don't know if the damage can be done. But you know what? I, honest to God, she told me I think I'm a Christian. I know I'm a Christian. Do I say things? Do I cuss? Do I get mad? Yeah, of course I do. You know why? Because we're human. God says that. We're human. But you know what's so bad? I pray for people like that. I really do. I pray for them and say, God, why? Why do they have this much hate in their heart? But you know what it is? It's jealousy. I mean, just like they try to talk about my looks. And like I said, I mean, they ugly as hell. I mean, God passing out looks, he skipped them. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. And then they say stuff about, you need to take your money and get lipo, or you need to take your money. I can do that if I want to. But you don't have that to do. Okay? Because you don't want to better yourself. It's never too late to say, I am sorry for the part we played. I am sorry. God, please forgive me. Because, thank you, Detroit Christy. I love you too. But let me tell you why, y'all.
Watch out. Vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Because God will see that you're truly changing. But when you still continue to do stuff like this, God knows. I pray all the time and say, please, God, help my heart right now. Help my heart right now. Because when I seen this a while ago, and I looked at my husband, and tears, and he knows I only cry when I'm mad. I'm not a crier. But when I get mad, I do. And he grabbed a phone from me, and my husband went to reading it. And he lost it. And anybody that knows my husband knows. He's not one to play about his family. But I'm going to tell you what, this is what right here you need to be worried about. You need to be worried about who sees what you put on that Facebook. Because I got some brothers out there. Yes, I'm an only child. But I've got a lot of guy friends. And no, honey, I didn't have to suck them. Okay, that's you. These are guys that are like brothers to me. They're friends with my husband. They see this on Facebook, what you're posting about me and my family and my son. I'm just saying, we as a community, especially Swamp Road, we rally behind one another. This whole community of Ware County, that's one thing. Can I get some hearts, guys? Is this not true? Do we not rally behind one another? When one youngin's hurt, the other one is right there. We all rally behind one another. So, when you keep posting all this stuff, and you keep saying all this stuff, you can call me Rachel, you can call me whatever you want, but we all know who you're talking about. And honey, don't hate on me for Disney. I know you've never been. My God. And first of all, me and Cindy go to Disney. You need to quit worrying about that. Because we also do Dance the Magic. We work. We take our kids there to daggum dance. And you know what? My husband can pay for me to go to Disney. I was going to Disney before I could freaking walk. Okay? It's called you work and you have money and you can go to places like that. I choose to do that. I took Joseph up to, he was probably maybe 11, 12 at the oldest, and then he started wanting to go to Universal and all that. He got tired of Disney. But I took my kid every chance I get. You know why? Because I had the money to take him. But don't never tell me I'm living off my son, because I guarantee you his bank account's bigger than your mama's. And your daddy's put together. And he ain't even got no settlement yet. So, think about that. Because he's good. Because I got money in CDs. I got stuff put up for him. So, I don't want to hear that. I love you too, Amy. But I'm telling you, you come from me. Keep coming from me. And all you little guy friends, like your little cousin wants to step out. My husband was not going to put up with that. My dad and everybody, can I get some hearts on here that loves them some Luther Thrift? Everybody on here, you ain't human if you don't love Luther Thrift. I'm telling you, my daddy is a good man. But when my daddy gets enough of something, he's one that you better back up on, because he will get the law on you. He ain't one, and he ain't got to fight. Luther Thrift don't got to get his hands dirty. That's right, Cindy. That's right. They don't need to worry about us. We work. But Daddy, he don't have to get his hands dirty. Daddy, he deals with the police. He deals with the judges. He calls them. That's right, Tony said Luther love. But I'm going to tell you something. My daddy has stood there. He was there. He beat me. That's how fast he was going, him and Mama in front of me when we got to Joseph. And my daddy looked at your mama and he said, y'all a bunch of animals. He told you he wasn't going to stand for it, and he's not. So when I get home, I'm going to let him see what was wrote about his daughter. And I'm going to ask my daddy when was the last time I stole money and I was poor. And I had to suck, you know what, for money. I ain't never had nobody, Brandy. Have you ever heard anybody say that about me?
I have not.
My God. That is hilarious. My God. Every one of them daggum bunch of whores. Every darn one of y'all, every single one of y'all ain't nothing but some darn drug whores. See, I ain't said your name. But you know everybody knows who I'm talking about. She don't say my name either, but we all know who's talking about me. But I think it's about time that I'm gonna go talk to the lawyer and the judge tomorrow, and I'm fixing to make a live statement. I'm probably gonna have one of my lawyers with me. Yeah, they are, baby, bunch of heathens. But I done told them you won't put up with this shit either. That's one thing you won't put up with is about your wife. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go and talk to them and see about putting out a statement. And I need to get some of these printed out, and I'm gonna hang them up. So I want each and every one of you to be able to read exactly what is being said and how they've talked about my youngin'. I think all of y'all need to see what back in the back, what all they said. I mean, I've got their Snapchats. I've got their let's make them famous. Can I get a clap, y'all? They want to be famous. You know what? Being in the limelight my whole life, sometimes you just need a daggum to be able to go off and, you know, be by yourself and not be in the limelight. Let's let them be in the limelight. So y'all, let's give me some thumbs up. Let's get some claps here for let's make them famous. Let's show all their Snapchats. Let's show all their Facebook posts. Let's show all their stuff right here. That's right, Detroit. Give me a clap. And let's expose them. And let's show what all they wrote. And let's let everybody see what kind of heartless people they are. I'm sorry for getting emotional on you guys. I know that y'all don't mind. And y'all, I love every single one of you. Y'all have all been my rocks through this tough time. But I just worry about kids, you know, and that's why if I see a kid's missing, guys, and if I know the parent, I'm calling around and I'm trying to find them, because if it's got drugs involved or it's got anything. But I want to make something clear. When I was 21 and 22 was the last time I ever tried drugs. But I did try stuff. But no, I've never done meth. I'll take a lie detector test. I've never done heroin. Never even seen none of this crap. So I've never even seen meth. I honestly can say that. I've never even seen it. So I'm just going to say that. Oh, and I was waking people up at 3 o'clock in the morning getting drugs. And what's so funny about it is, back then, I was the one with the money, so God help me Jesus. I don't even know how they daggone buy cigarettes. I know they probably don't know what Marlboros are. But anyway, God forgive me for making, you know, saying that. I shouldn't be making fun of somebody. But when you come after my kid, everything's out the window. But and another thing is, what I worry about too is Joseph seeing stuff like this. I will, Johnny. I'm gonna get it to you, and I'm gonna get it to Chad. I'm gonna let it all come out. I'm gonna let y'all come back and interview me too, and get all that out. I'm fixing to definitely doing drugs. Thank you, Tony. Tony said you definitely were. Tony, you know, back when I tried it, I was holding my heart saying I can't do this. You know, I was a hypochondriac at the hospital. I ain't lying. I couldn't do drugs. I just was one of them that was, you know. But anyway, you know who I'm talking about, Tony. You know who's running their mouth about me. And we all know what they are. But anyway, but I just want to say, guys, I love y'all so much. And I thank y'all, because y'all know I don't like to get on here and say nothing. But I know people is seeing this. And they're changing their names on Facebook. So when I show the snaps and the different things that y'all see, it'll have their real names. And then I'll show y'all what their fake names are too. So, and you know, one of them said she had 3 Facebooks, so it didn't matter what I did, she gonna expose that bitch. You know, and I'm just... Thank you, Shelby. I'm just laughing about it, because what is she gonna expose? Y'all know I'm an open book. Ask me, I'll tell you. You know, I ain't gotta hide. I mean, you know, last time I checked, didn't one of them's house get condemned? I don't even know if they living in it. But yeah, we love y'all. I love all y'all. And but I want to thank y'all, and I just want to say I want to come on here because I don't want people seeing this, but I'm not worried about anybody seeing that, thinking that about me, because last time I checked, look at my teeth, I don't do meth, okay? Got good teeth, good skin, and I got my double chin, as she says, it's cute, you know, whatever and all that stuff. So, but I just want y'all to know I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all loving my son, and you know, being there and you know, cheering him on, and you know, that's what he needs. And he's fixing it. It's probably gonna be back to the first of the year before he gets to go to CHOA, because I'm figuring, you know, with all this going on. But y'all, he's gonna walk. He's gonna show them all. He's gonna show them all. What's done in the dark comes to light, and God says vengeance is his. And you can say I ain't a Christian, honey, but I know God, because I'm gonna tell you something. I would be apologizing to somebody, but you know what? I don't need your apology. Joseph does. And you know what's so bad? Joseph's the type of person I really believe that you know, would really he would accept it. That's just the kind of person he is. But I don't know. But anyway, guys, all y'all keep sending me everything you send me. Keep sending it to me, because like I said, I am going to the judge and the lawyer tomorrow, and I'm going to ask them what action do they think I need to take, because everything that I have ever said, I've got it in documents. Everything from witness testimonies, it is true. So, you know, but I don't care what they say about me, but they're not going to talk about my kid, okay? Everybody in this town knows who I am. I'm an open book, honey, so there ain't nothing you can say. And you talking about I eat a salad and I eat a hamburger? Maybe I do. I like hamburgers. So I can eat them when I want to. So, oh, darn, you need a plastic. Let me hush. Lord, forgive me for these ugly, poor white trash people. Anyway, but, honey, I'm not poor. But don't you worry about it, okay? I'm sorry it worries you, you know. And, if I take my girls to Dance to Magic, to Disney, that's where I go. And you told me I need to take care of my responsibilities. Let me tell you something. For a whole 7 months, I was with my young'un by my daggum self. And then when we got home, my mama and daddy helps me. But they've always helped me. But now he's getting good enough now I can go. But I ain't even going to explain that to you. I take care of my young'un. Me and Michael and my mama and daddy's who takes care of Michael. And that's the only people who take care of Michael. So, if it weren't for you, he wouldn't be in this fix he's in. Alright, guys, let me get off here, because we are driving or whatever, but whoever is on my Facebook and you keep running back, and I find out that you're on here just to be on my Facebook Tuesday stuff, and let me tell you something, I will find out who you are. I got people that can do technology to figure out who you are, I promise you that. So, and when I do, let's just say you don't want to be in the middle of it, okay? Remember, we do stuff by the book until we can't. Until we got to do something. Okay? Last time I checked, I don't think none of them going to jump on me. I hope not anyway. But, it might be 40. That's what she said, 80s, baby. But hey, girl, I'm still in good shape. You call me fat all you want, honey. I promise you one doggone thing. I got some hard abs. I do. I might have a little roll right here, but I got some hard abs. So, but I love you guys. We driving and all, but y'all just keep us in your prayers. And like I said, you know, y'all see anything, y'all send it to me, because I'm gonna go up there tomorrow and see what I need to do. But you know, that way, if I do run into them, they'll know they all know what's going on now, but I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on and who's doing what. These kids need to be held accountable for what they do, and but they come from trash, so I mean, you know what I'm saying, you can't God, they come from trash. Anyway, love you guys, and just keep us in your prayers, and just pray that Joseph don't see none of this, and you know, which he's not going to see my life, but I'm just hoping somebody don't tell him. You know, if some of y'all come over to the house, just don't say anything to him, because, you know, that's probably what's fitting to happen. Somebody wants to be in my life. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, I just don't want him worried about it or anything. Alright guys, talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Joseph Strong.